Papa, this is the consumer also argue that before even you start the conversation about wanting policy rate cuts, already you've benefited from port charges dropping significantly. Some of you who were paying duties as high as 60,000 cedis or $60,000, I've seen it drop. Okay, in CD terms, I've seen it drop from about 60,000 to about 40,000.
Yes.
And yet it hasn't translated to the pockets of the average Ghanaian. So if that one that you have even gotten significant win for, you told us to give you 3 months.
It has
for you to begin to drop prices, and you want rates.
No, it has.
Cuts
it has. That is why you see stability. That's why you see stability of price of goods and services in the market now.
But you've gone beyond stability at this point.
Price
now
has
the
been stable.
Conversation is about price dropping.
The price has been stable, one, and price has dropped. Like I said the last time, a bale of boxer shorts that they used to buy it 4,800 now goes for about 3,200. Drops drastically, significantly. But most time people do that and compare to food inflation, where we know some of the food that we'll be talking about, they are seasonal products. For example, let's talk about yam. When the season of yam goes, obviously the price will go up because we don't have all year round production of yam. We don't have all year round production of plantain. So those food inflation, that is why you say, oh, I still went to the market and I'm buying 1 tube of yam for 50 cedis. So price has not reduced, dropped. Because the season is gone. But when the season comes, you can buy 3 for about 20 cedis. So let's know the comparison, and how we compare those things to those with the forest farm, but the local ones that we see price now dropping as a result of it. We don't have all year round production of those items. So what can we do to help farmers to get irrigation so that we can have all year round production of some of these food products? So these are some of the things we'll be looking forward
to. It's interesting how you are shifting the goalpost today. But then you told us that we should give you 3 months.
Which of
the 3 months is elapsing somewhere at the end of this month, more or less. So. Yes. If we hold you by your words, by August, we should see significant drop in prices on the markets.
Yeah, which we have.
No, not the one you've done already. You said we should give you to August to see significant drop in market prices because you needed time to offload your old goods or your old stock.
Yes.
So August is the deadline. 3 months is over. Can we still hold you by your words that we should expect drastic cuts in prices on the markets?
Obviously. So long as we have stable forex, where we now is about 10.2, 2.2. But unfortunate thing is that when we go to the commercial bank, we don't get them at that rate. We still have to go to the wayside and then get it at a 12%. So these are some of the things. But sincerely speaking, we've seen some drastic change in price of goods and services downwards. And then we're going to see further as a result of this stability. You know, Ghanaians are like, let's watch and see, syndrome. But I believe that for now, government is doing something right. So we need to support that. To also make sure the consuming public has some respite and some relief. And that's what is the point where you go and bring the goods and nobody's buying? Because we do that looking at the purchasing power of the consumer. So we look into your pocket before we go out there. And so what is the point we bring something that you can't afford? So as much as we want to maximize profit, we also want to show some concern to the consuming public. What can we do to also help them, support them? Because their salary is nothing to write home about. So we should be able to measure so that we all have a win-win situation. As much as I want to stay in business, I want to also support the business, the consuming public. Yes.
Okay.